third part of Fat to Fit. In this video, I'm going to help you understand exercise. While getting fit, all of us are worried about whether we are doing the right type of exercise and whether we are doing it correctly. I will tell you that when I started my fitness journey, I started it actually in November of 2020. And I did not pay attention to some of the tips that I gave you in my previous video. One of which was listen to your body. At that time, I was all excited and wanting to get fit, and I didn't pay attention to my body. The result was that I was stuck on the bed because my back gave me trouble. I went to an orthopedic doctor and he told me that a month of back exercises would help me get fit. And so I paid attention to the back exercises, I worked on my back, and I got myself fit. After getting myself fit and feeling okay about starting once again, I started back on the 18th of March. Now, what is exercise? Let me explain to you what exercise is. Exercise is physical activity that enhances and maintains your fitness. Now you'll ask me, what is fitness? Fitness is performing daily activities vigorously and alertly with energy left over to do your leisure time activities. So while you do your housework or while you go to work and come back from it, if you are really fit, you would be able to have energy to do a leisure time activity. So if you're fond of dancing, you would probably have the energy to go for a dance class or to go dancing with your partner. Very often, talking to people, I realize that we tell ourselves that we are exercising, when in reality, exercise is not something that we're doing. What we are doing is movement. We do housework or we do general movement around the place and we think that we are doing exercise. And so I'm doing a little bit of understanding the difference between exercise and movement. Movement is when you do the household chores, for example, or you drop your child to school, or you walk to work, or if you have a pet, you walk the dog. This is not exercise. This is movement. And exercise, on the other hand, is of three types. I'm going to discuss each of them in detail so that you know what are the exercises you are doing, you know what type of exercises they are, and you know whether you're doing it right. The three types of exercises are aerobic, anaerobic, and yoga and stretches. Now I will discuss what is aerobic and anaerobic in detail. Aerobic exercises are what we call cardio. They are exercises that challenge the heart and they challenge the vascular system of your body. Now, I'll give you examples of aerobic so that you know what are the types of aerobic exercises. So your aerobic exercises would include cycling, swimming, jogging or running, climbing stairs, using the elliptical machine. All these would come under aerobic. Now, what does aerobic do for our system? Aerobic does a lot of good for our system. The first thing that it does is it strengthens our heart. So because you do aerobic exercise, you will notice that it forces your heart to pump blood vigorously and to give the body's cells oxygen. Aerobic exercise also develops stamina and endurance. If you are on a weight loss journey, aerobic exercise reduces your weight. It reduces your body fat, and so your weight drops. It helps your BMI. Now, what is your BMI? I've put a link in the bio. Click on the link and discover what your BMI is. BMI stands for the Body Mass Index. When I started my fitness journey, I was all of 105 kgs, my height being 5'10". When I clicked on BMI, I was shocked to find that my BMI was 33.2. I was in the obese category. Not very happy with that. I was looking to bring my BMI to the regular range. Now, what is the regular range of BMI? The regular range of BMI is between 18 and 25. So 33 was way, way off. After losing 26 kilos, I find myself with a BMI of 25 point something. I'm very interested in getting my BMI to 22 or 23. So I still have a few kilos to lose. Keeping your BMI as the number that you have to achieve, you start your weight loss journey, because that should be your focus, getting your BMI to 22 or 23. When you exercise, you will notice that your body gets filled with positive emotions. It is because during exercise, the body releases 3 hormones. And what are these 3 hormones? These 3 hormones are the happiness chemicals. They are dopamine, norepinephrine, and serotonin. And so you will find that people who exercise are in a better mood because they are getting a surge of dopamine, norepinephrine, and serotonin. Anaerobic exercise also reduces stress and anxiety, and it reduces depression. And so if you are a person that seems to be a little bit moody and negative, one of the things you can start doing for yourself is exercising. And what exercise? Aerobic. Also, when you do aerobic exercise, you will notice that you will get yourself a good night's sleep. So when you wake up all fresh and ready for the new day. I've explained to you in detail the aerobic exercises. Now I want to talk to you about anaerobic. When I started my fitness journey, my thought process about anaerobic was not positive. I thought anaerobic would make me a muscular woman, and that's not what I wanted. I wanted to be fit, but I didn't want to be muscular. So what is anaerobic? Anaerobic exercise is exercise that breaks the glucose in your body and changes it directly to energy without using oxygen. So what would be the exercises that come under anaerobic? I'm giving you a list. They would be weightlifting or sprinting. Now, while I said aerobic is jogging and running, you will notice the difference between jogging, running, and sprinting. Jogging and running can be done for a long period of time because it is slow. Sprinting is a quick spurt of a dash. That is your sprint. It could be isometrics, which are very challenging to the system, or maybe skipping. So if you skip, that is anaerobic. And besides that, doing sit-ups and doing push-ups are anaerobic, as well as doing lunges. So I've given you an idea of what anaerobic exercises are. Now I want to explain to you the positives, or what are the benefits of anaerobic. While aerobic helps you to lose weight, anaerobic does another thing for your weight. It helps you to maintain that weight that you have lost. And so anaerobic is as important as aerobic. Anaerobic strengthens your joints. And so if you have pain in your knees or pain in your joints, anaerobic would help you to relieve the pain in your joint. Besides that, anaerobic also increases muscle strength, and it increases your lean muscle mass. So while aerobic takes away your fat, anaerobic builds your lean muscle mass. Anaerobic is excellent for burning calories. So if you've eaten something that has got a large amount of calories, anaerobic will help you there. It improves bone density, and so you will find that you don't suffer from osteoporosis. Here I want to give you a little bit of scientific knowledge with regards to your body and exercise. Now, our body is made up of trillions of cells, and you'll be surprised to know that 1% of your cells dies every day, and that 1% that dies gets replaced every day. So when you do the calculation, after a month, that is 30 days, you have 30% a new body system. Let's take it a little further. After 3 months, you have almost a brand new body. Now, what affects these cells that I'm talking about that die and get replaced every day? There are 4 things that affect the cells. Nutrition and diet. So what you put into your body affects the type of cells that the body replaces. Number 2, movement and exercise, which is what I have spoken to you about today. Number 3, emotions and stress. So if you are a negative person, if you are an anxious and a stressful person, remember that anxiety, that stress, that negativity is affecting the development and the type of cells that your body is replacing. And the 4th is rest, breaks, and vacations. That is why we have the saying, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. While Jack is studying, it is important for him to have a break. So continuous study or continuous work, if you're a working person, if you're continuously sitting at your laptop, understand that rest, breaks, and vacations are important. That is why companies give you paid vacation. They want to pay for a vacation because they know the importance of giving you that leave. And what do we do very often is we want to cash in the vacation, knowing that it's going to affect the cells of your body, knowing that that vacation is going to also affect the cells of your family's body. I would suggest to you that you take a break. The last part is telling you what to exercise, how much to exercise, and how to go about your exercise routine. So, to start with your exercise, the ideal exercise that you should do is 40 minutes a day. Now, if you are a newcomer like me, one who has never exercised, I didn't begin with 40 minutes. I began with 3 minutes. I went to 5, I went to 8, and today I have reached a stage where I can do 1 hour, 15 minutes without too much of stress. So why do I say 40 minutes? Because you break that 40 minutes into 2 parts, 20 minutes and 20 minutes. The 20 minutes is to warm yourself up and to get yourself and your body into the mode of exercise. The second 20 minutes is extremely important because that 20 minutes is considered the exercise. That 20 minutes of aerobic and anaerobic is what your body requires. With aerobic exercise, the second 20 minutes forces your heart to work in overdrive, and that is good for your body system. For anaerobic, please keep in mind that before you do anaerobic, warm-up and stretches are extremely important. I haven't spoken much about yoga and stretches because there's a lot of information on yoga and stretches all over the internet. But I will tell you that it is important to do stretches at the start of your exercise. Then you can go to aerobic, then you can go to anaerobic, and then you can end with a little bit of stretches at the end. Or if you decide that I'm only going to do aerobic today, stretches, warm up, aerobic, stretches, cool down. That's what your exercise should be. If you're doing anaerobic, stretches, warm up at the start, you do your anaerobic, and then you do stretches and cool down at the end. So as important as aerobic and anaerobic is, as important is stretches. So don't neglect the stretches that you've got to do. While doing fitness, your focus should be challenging your body. I am going to start a group of people that are interested in getting into exercise. I'm putting my WhatsApp number down. Don't call me, message me, and I'll put you on the fitness group. We will encourage each other to exercise. I will have one or two fitness experts on the group to help you on your journey to fitness. I hope that I have been able to help you understand how you go about your exercise. The next video is going to be on details of nutrition and intermittent fasting, especially what I have done with regards to intermittent fasting and the many things I have learned through the process, through the experience of intermittent fasting. I do hope that you enjoyed my video. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, do subscribe. I'm looking forward to reaching my 1000 mark. Thank you. All the best on your journey, and bye-bye.